Well, tonight a chance to get out and catch some great Christmas music in Warner Robins. The band of the Air Force Reserve is putting on its annual concert. Earlier this week, I talked with Master Sergeant Bill Granger to highlight tonight's performance. All right, so let's talk about the band of the Air Force Reserve. You got a big concert coming up. Where's it going to be, and all the logistics behind that?
Of course. Well, we're doing our 51st annual holiday concert. It will be at the Museum of Aviation tonight. Concert starts at 7 p.m., but doors open at 6 p.m. And it's always one of the biggest attractions that we do in Middle Georgia every year, and so seats are hard to come by, so we encourage folks to come early. Okay, sounds good. Now, the information that I wasn't really familiar with, you guys travel, the band travels across the world, across the country. A little bit about where you travel throughout the year and what you all do, and then why you come back to Middle Georgia every year. Oh, sure. Well, essentially, we travel around the world and around the globe, to be honest, wherever the 70,000 members of the men and women of the Air Force Reserve are called to serve. So essentially, wherever there's a reservist around the world, we go right out to them and bring them a touch of home and tell the Air Force Reserve story. That's what we do. And we do call Middle Georgia our home. So when we finish those travels, we love coming back here. And one of our big two events that we do every year here, we, of course, the annual Independence Day concert, and then this annual holiday show. Okay, so let's talk about the concert then tonight. What's it going to look like? Who's all going to be playing, performing, the whole rundown of that? Oh, sure. Well, you know, one of the hallmarks of any good military band concert is that there's something a little bit for everybody. So we're going to have things like Deck the Halls, you know, good traditional carols, maybe a little sing-along occasionally, but then some nice, great jazz tunes. Some of the more contemporary stuff. Literally, we're going to have something there for everybody. Okay. And we've been in touch with a couple of elves up in the North Pole as well, so we're hoping, we think we've got the scheduling worked out for a special visit from the big man. Okay, now what sort of instruments are you playing? I mean, you got a full orchestra, or what's exactly. It's a full military band, so it's like what you would hear in high school band, of course, with professional musicians. It's the same instrumentation. All right, sounds good. So why keep coming back to Middle Georgia for this big concert? I mean, you said it's one of your favorite ones. Well, but obviously it's home to the Air Force Reserve Command, and so this is our home. So we can't do what we do as reservists without our employers and without our local community and their support. And so this is essentially our gift to the local community for their support they've given us through the year as a way of our saying thank you. Okay, sounds good. Well, last thing then, how much? Oh, it is absolutely free. Best part about it. Absolutely. You can't go wrong with that. Okay, and you said it's pretty busy normally, so you're encouraging people to get there early? Absolutely. That's right. So we only have, it's a limited seating in the Century Fly hangar at the museum. So it being one of the highly attended events, it always is every year, we encourage folks to show up early. All right, again, concert tonight starts at 7. Seating is limited, as you just heard, so be sure to get there plenty early.